I am going to show you how second grade posts their assignments in Google Classroom. This is what our students are used to. So if you look, this was the last thing we posted Wednesday, and then we have the date on everything, and we have them numbered. So it's just we do phonics, 2 for phonics, 2 for reading, and 2 for math. Usually we didn't do 2 for math on that day since it was a review, but this is what it would really look like. So lesson activity, lesson activity, lesson activity. We added something for them just for fun. They didn't have to do that. And then a read aloud. So that one's different too. But so they change depending on the day. But you see lesson activity, lesson activity, lesson activity, and then the number 7 is Charlotte's Web. So traditionally or typically, we intended on having 7 assignments per day. So what you're going to do first is you are going to create a topic. So create Tuesday, 9, 8, 20, and I'll add that. And now I'm going to go to the folder, just like you would when you're ready to do this. So if you look, you'll see that the lesson is like a book with a bookmark, and then the activities are clipboards. Okay, so this is what we call a material. We don't want them to click on anything. We don't want them to move anything. We just want that to be viewable. And they can click on links, but they can't like edit or turn in. That's just a material we want them to view. An activity is something that they have to turn in and we'll grade. So the lesson is the material, the activity is the thing that we want them to turn in. So you'll see material, this is the material, this is the assignment material, and so on. So we are first going to post the lesson, which is the material. So we go down here and we click material. And it has to be numbered. So this is the first thing that we want them to see. And we're going to put the date again. So September 8th. And we usually don't put the year here. And then we put dash. The first thing that they do is phonics. And this is the lesson. Okay, you can add instructions on here. You could even say join live with Mrs. Nelson at whatever o'clock. I'm not going to put that, but we can go back and put that in later if you do end up having a schedule. So the next step is to click the topic. So we're looking for Tuesday, September 8th, and it's going to go to all students, and this is where you put your classroom that you want it posted in. I'm putting it in my classroom this time. So you go to add, and it's going to be on Google Drive. We're going to share a folder with you, so you can do that. Let's see. I'm going to go to my drive. It's easier for me to go to my drive because I can just see the folder. And the wind is blowing outside, so my internet is like creeping super slow. Okay, so we have these in weeks for you. So we're going to go to week 3, 9/8 to 9/11. And if you open the folder for that day, you'll see that we've already labeled how you're going to post them. So we're not only doing phonics, we're doing language. So she looks like it says language and activity. So let's go ahead and do the, well, they both say activities. I'm not really sure what she meant by that. So I'm going to do the phonics one. That's wrong. Okay. For an example, I'm just going to do reading because I don't even know what she meant by that, and I don't want to tell you wrong. So, reading lesson, because I do the reading, I'll show you what the reading looks like. So, reading lesson, back to my drive, and I clicked on the second grade folder, and you'll see the dates of the week. And this is like our lesson plans, what we intend to do, and any other handouts or things that we've shared with each other that we are doing in class. So you can follow along here. So I've got reading, lesson, and activity here. So I bundled them together. So lesson and activity. We wanted the first day to be really, really simple because we thought that they were going to have to do this by themselves. So lesson and activity. So I'm going to go ahead, and before I click post, I'm going to schedule. So I'm going to schedule the time that I want it to appear to students. So I want it to appear September 8th, and I think you said our reading time is at 10:30. So you're going to want to post it probably before, because you want them viewing the lesson before, and you want their computers to have time to refresh. So if reading time is at 10:30, you don't want to put, you want it to show up at 10:30. The minimum, you need to have it 10 minutes early, 10:20. But I want it to show up probably at 10 o'clock, just to give them that time to really look at it. So once you click schedule, it'll show up gray, and it's not going to show up until September 8th at 10 p.m. And then we just go through, and like the next thing, we might have an assignment, we might have a material, and you can build it here. I'll do one real quick. And these are out of order, but I feel like I've explained it enough. So you put your date, 9/8, math, lesson, and then you just add to from your Google Drive, My Drive, and week 3, September 8th. This is the math activity. Man, we have kind of messed it up. We're doing it different, but that's okay. Activity. And then whenever they have an activity where you want them to use the slides, you don't want them just viewing it. You've got to make a copy for each. And it's just like putting something through the copier. You want them to be able to show their own work and turn that work in. So you got to put it in your topic. It goes under Tuesday. And before we assign it, we need to schedule it. And we need to schedule it for the date. And you said that it was at 2, I think. So I would probably have that maybe 1:45, 1:40, 1:50, whatever you're wanting them to do, and schedule. Then it's going to go ahead and assign. You'll see that you've got your 2 on the top, which is kind of funky. So you're going to want to pull that down. So, and that won't show up until September 8th at 1:45 p.m. So, we'll probably post in that folder a little bit better, make it a little bit more clear. But we will do Tuesdays for you, and hopefully we can get together sometime Tuesday and have you ready by Wednesday with your schedule. I just kind of wanted to show you the buttons that you push, and that way you can go back and look at it if you need to. So, anywho, goodbye.